This video was filmed on April 20th, 2014. I was in high school when I shot this video, and I thought this would be really cool. Here's the story. Why am I posting this as a grown man in 2024, 10 years later? So here's the story. My wife, my kids, and I are currently moving. So with that comes loading everything into moving boxes, clearing out old things, selling stuff, donating, and tossing stuff away. So I opened up a toolbox that I've had since I was a kid, since I was in high school. And in there was a flash drive. And I was about to throw it away. And I thought, you know what? I have to see what is on this flash drive. So tonight I load it into my computer and I see a bunch of videos. This video currently, I have never seen this footage before. Later on in the video, a couple of these clips are from my very first YouTube video 10 years ago. And so I just thought it was extremely cool. It's like a time machine to see my parents' old house, my mom's old car, you know, my old neighbors, right, and their vehicles. Just so crazy to see. And of course, seeing me as a kid, seeing my old setup, old mowers and trailers, and it's just, man, I thought that I knew I wanted to do lawn care, right? But I didn't know how successful you truly could be. My eyes weren't opened yet, right? I thought every lawn care business was just me mowing grass with a lawnmower, you know? I didn't know that you could build actual real businesses and that there's people making tens and hundreds of millions of dollars in lawn and landscape companies. I had no clue, right? It was really this year in 2014 when I went to what used to be called GIE Expo, which is now Equip Expo. I went there and I was able to meet some of the higher ups at Brightview, which used to be Brinkman. I probably butchered that name. The tan and brown trucks back in the day, they were huge. And they taught me, you know, what your equipment actually cost you per hour, what trucks and trailers actually cost you per hour, and told me, hey, you can run an actual business. You just have to know your numbers and you have to open your eyes to what's actually possible and meet with other people. Over the years, I've been able to connect with thousands of different people on, you know, YouTube and online and social media. And I wanted to post this video. I think it's cool to look back. I think it's probably, you know, it's nostalgic for me and maybe some people that have been following me for the last 10 years. But I also wanted to open up your eyes. Maybe you're young or you're younger in business, you know, you just started. That this was me 10 years ago. My life is so different now than it was then. Of course, I was in high school living with my parents. But within, you know, I really changed my life over the next 2 years just after creating this video. I took my business more seriously. You know, I was out of high school. I dropped out of college. And I started saving away money, reinvesting in my business, really going above and beyond for my clients. And, you know, I met a girl. I dated her, you know, my wife, Natalie. A couple years later in 2018, we got married. We bought a house that we're currently moving from right now. You know, within a year after that, I had twins, my first 2 kids, right? And we've been expanding our business ever since. And now I was probably doing, I don't know, 15 to 20 yards per week when I made this video back in 2014 in high school. And now we're doing 250 yards per week, you know, and I have 4 amazing employees. And we just, a world that I couldn't really imagine just 10 years ago, literally a lifetime, you know, a lifetime ago for me. And so I hope this is a little bit of motivation that even back in, even if I looked like I knew what I was doing, I was on a $2,000 Wright Stander with 1,600 hours on it. It broke just probably 4 or 5 months after the creation of this video, broke in half. The welds fell off of it on the deck. It split in half. And the motivation for you guys today is, no matter where you are today, no matter your age, my life freaking changed by just working and not trying to rip people off and just trying to do amazing quality work. And you had to make some sacrifices along the way. You have to, skip those parties or skip the, high school football games or people probably in the comments told me that line wasn't straight back in the day, and it was a hater comment. But anyways, you got to make those sacrifices no matter what age to know where you're going and be successful. But open your eyes of what truly can happen, because you can grow as big of a business as you possibly want, make as much money as you possibly want. And that's the motivation of the day. So just a cool video to see, and I wanted to throw a little voiceover on it, because it's, even watching this is pretty wild to see that, just 10 years ago, my life, I never knew that I would have 3 kids and lived in 2 houses and be cutting hundreds of yards per week and having multiple trucks and crews. I just never knew it was even going to be possible for me, because I had a $2,000 mower, a $300 garage sale trailer, and probably $726 in my bank account, maybe. So that's my motivation of the day. If you've been following me for 5 years, 10 years, you've seen some of these videos back before, I really, really appreciate it. I still have people coming up to me today saying they follow me for the past 10 years. I just think that is so crazy and cool. And I just hope you guys reach your dreams and reach your successes, anything you want in this world. Appreciate all the likes, subscribe over the last 10 years. Peace out. We'll see you in the next one.